now disarmed. Ready to arm.
Truth, reminding your soul of what's already been spoken, and refusing to let fear, anxiety, or yesterday's struggle define you today.
Yo, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. By the time you guys are seeing this, I think it's probably been like a month since I dropped a video. And that's perfectly fine because it is great to take time for yourself and it is great to just exist in real life. Vlogging is something that I love doing, but it's also something that I take breaks from. That way I can center and refocus on the things that are gonna help me progress in life. And as you guys can see by the title, I'm doing a 14 day spiritual, mental, and physical kind of just like reset / like detox, just on a few things and resetting my mindset on just like life. So I'm implementing a lot of things that I did back when I first started. And if you guys watched my previous video, I went to go visit like my old apartment and was just telling myself, where did I lose that like spark that I had when I was waking up and being consistent and building the habits that ultimately got me to where I am right now. And after that video, I just took a second to like think about what I wanted to change in my like daily routine, what I wanted to get better at, and the areas that I wanted to grow. And just one of the things I'm starting this week, and I've already read my 18 pages today, which I was supposed to read 16. I went ahead and read 18, is Atomic Habits. And just by starting the 18 pages, I already realized that the small things every day was the reason I got to where I got in life. And you don't see those results immediately. And that's the problem with the world that we live in now, is instant gratification makes it seem like nothing is happening. Just because you eat healthy today and you don't see the results on the scale, you'll fall back into bad habits. We all want to see these dramatic changes, and that's not how life works. And I have to go back and reset my mind and understand that mindset that I had when I first started, when I was 22 years old, was understanding that it was just showing up every single day for yourself and getting 1% better and not 1% worse every day, because you want to progress every day. That's not to say that you won't have bad days, because you will, but just try your best to be 1% better each day. And then another book that I'm going to be reading or / like going through, because this is like a six session like lesson, is Forgiving What You Can't Forget. And this is a discovery on how to move on, make peace with painful memories, and create a life that is beautiful again. So this is more like spiritual based. It has a lot of Bible stuff in here, videos, and things like that. I've had this book for a while. I haven't opened it. I've listened to one of her sermons, I believe, because I'm pretty sure that she had a sermon over this, but it's an active book, and it's going to be that spiritual aspect that I'm looking for on a consistent basis every single day. And obviously just like my morning prayers, my nightly prayers, my prayers just throughout the day is going to be something that feeds me spiritually. And then physically, I'm going to be getting back into my running daily. I'm going to be running probably like 5 times a week. I think that's what I was doing when I first started running, and I'm going to be working out 5 times a week. So I'm going to be working out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, working out Thursday, Friday, and then I think, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, and then I'll take Sunday off. So I'm going to be really focused on my 2 days, doing more of my hybrid training to get back into the physical shape that I want to, and just all around aspects of my life, just bringing it together, and just knowing that every single day it's just about minor adjustments. Just like in the book, it talked about the British cycling team. They went in and made minor adjustments to the point that they hired, I think, a surgeon to tell the people how to wash their hands properly so they wouldn't catch like a common cold. They also changed the paint inside of one of the bike rooms to all white so they could see more dust that could be accumulating on the bikes that obviously can't accumulate dust because it could malfunction or whatever it is. The small things that they did over the course of time from, I think it was 2007 to 2017, they went from the worst cycling team to accumulating, I think, over like 100 medals or 78, somewhere around there. But it took like small changes every single day that added up to the end result. And that's what like your habits do for you. And I think people overlook that aspect of life because, again, we live in a society where if you don't see the results right now, then it's not going to work. And that's not how things work. It's literally, you brush your teeth every day, your teeth are going to continue to stay healthy. They're going to continue to stay white. You floss, that way you're not getting gingivitis and all the rest of that stuff. The small things every day are the reason that your teeth look the way that they looked, whether they look good or they look bad. It's because of the habits that you have every single day that add up to the results of where your teeth or what your teeth look like right now. Same thing with your body. It's everything. It's the same thing with your house. And again, just reading that 18 pages this morning really just reset my mind on not to overthink things or be in a rush or anything like that. It's literally just the small things every day. It's not a click of a button and success happens. And I think sometimes even a person like myself that knows that, I need to reset my mind and be able to focus on the things I need to focus on to get back on track. And just going through this morning, it's been so fulfilling to just do the small things. And I honestly can say this, I love not being on social media. My job is to create, it's not to consume. And I find myself with the best personal growth when I only get on social media to post what I need to post and get off. You can find yourself scrolling on TikTok, not really Instagram, because Instagram's like, it's just not the same. But you can find yourself getting lost in that and not being able to actually pour into your life. I want to read books, I want to be present in life, and I want to learn new things, and I want to continue to grow because I haven't reached my full potential, and I absolutely know that. And I've held myself back sometimes because I've gotten comfortable with where I was at in life as far as money, or just in general, just life. And for me, I want to get back to pushing myself to get real life things done and accomplish real life things. That obviously comes with my job and being on social media because I got campaigns that I got to do today, but that's just work, get it done, post it, and go about your life. But this is going to be a 14-day journey. I'm probably not going to document like every day because some things might be repetitive, but I'm going to show you guys how like just small things can transition your life and you can just get to a better place. And this will trickle over into 5, 10, and a lifespan of growth because you focus on the small things every day and the small wins and be able to grow yourself into the person that you strive to be. So I'm super excited. I got some cool campaigns that I'm working on. I got this Insta360 campaign. I've been blessed to work with Sephora. I got this vacuum campaign that I want to show you guys downstairs. And then just a lot of stuff that I'm doing around the house. RitFit actually hit me up. That's the squat rack that I have, and I'm potentially getting like a leg extension thing too. Just a lot of different blessings and things that have been rolling in that have been really good for me. And I just feel in a very good like headspace after just taking a second to understand what direction that I wanted to go. So yeah, let's get this vlog started. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's gonna be a little bit different of a format than I usually do. There might be some voiceovers in here and things like that, but I hope you guys enjoy this vlog and let's get it rolling. All right, so first order of business is this Insta360. So I'm shooting this POV style video. So they have this little like necklace that you can put underneath right here because the Insta360, I think this is the Go 3S right here. So it comes in this little thing, but you can pop this little camera out and it's magnetized. So I actually shot something the other day, like short form. I put this on the little ceiling fan right there because it's metal. But the whole point of this video is to do like a POV of going through my day. So you clip it right here and it just basically records what you have going on. I can show you on the app what it looks like basically through this. I put a little small video on my story, I think like a week ago, and I got some really good feedback, but I want to show you guys exactly what it looks like because it's really cool. And you can use this in so many different ways because they have like a hat clip that you can put it on there. Again, you can put it on anything, have it like clipped to something inside of the store, and it's small, it's portable, and it's just really cool. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on here. All right, so you guys can basically see it's looking at what I'm looking at right here. So if I put my hand out, you guys can see that. If I move around out here, or if I have this in front, you can see exactly what's going on. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be making coffee. I'm gonna be going through like my morning routine of basically showing everything that I do and then just putting that into, I think probably just an ASMR format because I don't wanna put any music or anything behind it, but that is essentially what you're able to do with this. And you're able to adjust this how high and how low that you want it. And like I said, they have like a hat clip. So say that you're wearing like a fitted cap and you're like going somewhere and you're at like an event, you can literally clip it here and have like POV the entire time. And it shoots 4K 30 frames. It doesn't look like that. Obviously, when you're looking through here, this is like low quality. But when you put it into the computer, it's definitely high quality. So I'm about to shoot that right now, knock this out because I got to do 3 different videos for them. And I'm going to knock those all out today. And it's gonna be something that I accomplished for the day, stack the habits together. Also gotta go drop off some packages and I gotta go do grocery shopping and a number of other things. But first order of business is this. If you guys want my feedback on this, let me know. But from the times that I've used it so far, I really love it. No issues. I can also mount it to my car. So let's get started. So for this particular project, I had my phone streaming to make sure that I was getting the right angles and stuff because this is a first person camera and sometimes you could be leaning too far over to the side and it's not actually in frame. So I'm going through getting as many takes as I can to make sure that I get the right shots. That way I have more than enough when I'm ready to go edit and stuff and basically just wrap up this campaign pretty quick because I'm just making coffee. All right, so I just finished up the edits for Insta360. I decided to just do the coffee portion because it's already like 35 seconds and I didn't want to drag on a video for like a minute. I could have included like grocery shopping too. They may ask me to include that, but I think the video that I created is perfectly fine for like the POV and then showing you how you can magnetically like clip it to anywhere basically that has like metal. You can clip it on there and I'll show you guys the video basically after this clip of the full edited version of that, but it'll probably be on Instagram by the time you guys see this because again, this is like a 14-day vlog that I'll be putting out. But I need to go grocery shopping, also need to go drop off some packages and then continue the rest of the day. But so far, today has been really good. I forgot to tell you guys too, I've been journaling in the morning and trying to get a journal entry in at night to finish out the rest of the day. Just because the way that you start your day and the way that you feel at the beginning is not necessarily how you feel at the end. You could start the day off and be feeling like miserable. But you could get into the flow of your day and then everything can go according and then your day can finish off perfectly fine. So I think it's good to journal in the morning and at night if you can, but it's always just good to keep track of that. That's something that I did very, very consistently when I was in New Jersey and it helped me kind of track my mood throughout the week to know like if I was like high and low, was I just like steady or was I just like completely down or just completely high the entire week. So that's good. I am going to head over to the grocery store, drop off these packages, and then get into the rest of this flow of this day because I'm going to go drop some packages off at my sister's house, which she lives almost like 45 minutes away. And my mom's going to be over there too. So I'm going to drop off all this stuff that basically is like makeup. You guys know that Ulta sent me like a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just too much, and she does makeup for a living. So I'm gonna take that over there, let her sort through that stuff, and give it to her friends or whatever it is. But yeah, let's get into the rest of this day.
Hey, let's go. When the ice on my wrist now.
All right, I'm in the car headed over to my sister's. As you can see, I got all the little boxes in the back. People have been sorting through this stuff for like months and it's still not gone. Adriana didn't sort it through this. Other friends didn't sort it through this. It's still stuff. So hopefully my sister can disperse it amongst herself and then her friends, so that stuff can just be gone. And the crazy thing is, there's still packages getting delivered to my old address. It's over like 50. I was gonna redirect them to my address, but I'm like, for what? So I can just sit here with more and more boxes and have literally nowhere to store the stuff. But yeah, today's been productive. I still have to get a workout in. I'm gonna be over at my sister's house. I'm gonna get there like 6 o'clock because it's like an hour away with like traffic. It's like 40 miles. So I'm gonna go chill over there for probably like 2 hours. Head back, get back like around like 8:45-ish. Get a workout in, and then I still got to finish my my second book of the day, the little spiritual one that I was talking about, which I think is just like, I don't know how many pages it is, but I guarantee it's not like 16. And that's basically what I got to do for the rest of the day. So today's been productive. Got a lot of things done, stayed on top of my to-do list. There's nothing more fulfilling than like knocking out your to-do list, because the moment you exit out procrastination from like your mind and just actually go do it. And this one thing I learned in one of these books was, if you make a decision within the first 5 seconds, you're basically just going to be able to do it. If you allow yourself to go beyond that 5 seconds, then you're most likely not going to be doing it, because you're going to second guess like, I don't got to do it right now, and so forth. But yeah, headed over here to my sister's to visit my nephew. My mom's gonna be over there too, because she goes over there on Mondays. So we're gonna link up, have a good time, spend some time with family, and then recoup tomorrow, which I got a lot on the to-do list tomorrow too. More work to do, things like that. And then Wednesday will be like a chill day because it's my off day. Might get a massage because I already got my nails done the other day and they're holding up pretty well. And yeah, just gonna close out this day on a positive note. All right, I made it over here to my sister's and I was kind of hungry, so I tried this place called Slim Chickens. I'm not gonna lie, 5 out of 10. If I'm being generous, 6 out of 10. But that's not why I'm on here. I met a kid in the drive-thru who knew me from either IG or TikTok, and it was funny because he was calling me sir. And I get it's like a sign of respect, but it's always like catches me off guard when someone has like respect like that. But it's always just cool running into supporters. I run into a lot of supporters in Dallas, whether I'm just like going to run errands, stopping somewhere, wherever it is. I typically like send them my ebook, and then also he was like, yo, like I bought your silicone scrubbers like a long time ago. Like, yeah, bro, like you need some more. So I'm gonna send him some more, but I always appreciate the love and support that you guys show in person if you've ever met me. I just always love when someone walks up to me and just tells me that they appreciate me, because sometimes I guess as a creator, when you don't go out as much, sometimes like I'm mostly like a homebody, I don't interact with a lot of different people. When I do go out, it's always recharging and fulfilling to know that you've impacted somebody's life. And I've had some deep conversations with a lot of different people, so it's just always cool because yeah, you can see like negative shit online, or stuff, excuse me. You can see negative stuff online, but I've never had a negative interaction in person, which says a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I'm waiting on my mom because I called my sister She answered the phone. So I'm waiting on my mom to get here, and then I gotta take all these boxes up because the little like gate is locked. So I ain't finna be just like sitting out here with all these boxes. My mom will probably be here in like 10-15 minutes, but just wanted to say I really appreciate when people just like show love in person. So if you ever see me in person, you're more than welcome to walk up to me and say hi.
I was gonna be the what's the name of it?
She's gonna make her look crazy.
Yeah, I told you it's still fake.
What you mean different?
So how like
Okay, it's Tuesday morning. Kind of gone through my morning routine so far. And yesterday, I was telling you guys about the kid that I met. His name's Avery, and I met him at the drive-thru when I was grabbing some food. And I wrote it in my journal before I read this email, because I emailed him yesterday, and I gave him my ebook, and I told him that he could pick out some stuff from The Creature of Habits, and I'd send it to him. But I want to read this email, because it means a lot to me. I've done a lot in my life, and sometimes you're a lot harder on yourself than you need to be because you feel like you need to be doing more, you need to be doing more, you need to be doing more. But I'm gonna read this email, and I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this. It's no really like personal information. He said, "Hey, what's up? It was really cool meeting you. I used to watch your videos every single day to get motivation, to get better in my personal life from you. You really helped me through a hard time in my life. And watching your videos gave me motivation to do something productive with my time. And I still have multiple habits that I do to this day that I originally started because of your videos. Even my dad watches your videos. It was really cool even telling him that I met you at work today." When I first read it, I got super emotional because through a lot of my routines that I formed for myself, and people know this over time, I was going through a really tough time in my life. And I needed to form a routine and form habits to make myself be accountable every single day, whether it was showing up, going out to work out, doing my yoga, staying on top of my work. All those different things helped me through the time period that I feel like I was struggling the most, and that's why I started those routine videos and things like that. But to know, like, I don't know how that kid is, but he referred to me as sir, so he has to be probably in his early 20s, I believe, or if not a teenager. But to just hear that, and to hear in a space where I'm starting, this 14-day mental, spiritual, and physical journey for myself, it really motivated me, because I hear it a lot online, and sometimes I'll hear it when I'm out with my friends or something, and I kind of just brush it off as, it's just another thing, it's just another praise that somebody's saying, like, yo, yeah, you're super impactful. But it also means that I found my purpose in life. I teeter back and forth with figuring out, do I want to continue to push short form content the way I have been doing it, or just switch it up and kind of just live my life? But I also do understand that we all have an assignment here on earth. And I hear it in my morning prayer every day that I have an assignment. We all have an assignment here. And the more and more I hear things like this, and the more and more I get emails like this from multiple people that have sent me emails as well, I know my assignment. And sometimes I selfishly take myself away from my assignment because I feel like I just want to focus on myself and have my own time to myself. But I also know that my assignment here is to deliver a positive message, and at the end of the day, too, understand and tell people how I was able to even receive this message, and that's from God. And He's allowed me to be in these positions to be able to have a platform to speak to people. So, saying that to say, this has been a great morning, a very fulfilling morning, very unexpected morning, because I was just gonna do B-roll today. Wasn't even really gonna talk, because I got to repot my plant, I got to run a couple errands and things like that. But that email was really, really great, and I appreciate that, Avery. If you see this video, I really want to say that I appreciate those words. They mean a lot to me. I know that sometimes you guys may think the things that you say to me aren't impactful, but you guys are also impacting my life too, because again, I go through my own life struggles just like every other human being in this world. And being able to get uplifting words like that is really fulfilling, especially to start my morning. So get this Tuesday started. We're on day 2 and I am feeling good. But yeah, we got 12 days left and I think it's going to be a good journey. I was super tired yesterday, but I was also fulfilled. All right, so that run was good. Took a shower. Now I'm about to head out to drop off this package and then go get this refund for something I need to get a refund for. Decided to hold off on getting the tailoring done to that jacket because I'll have time tomorrow before I go out and do stuff, and I need to get back to the house to get some stuff done. But I was watching this video from Phil. If you guys don't know Phil Kofer, he's a YouTuber, creative, just all around. He used to play basketball at FSU. He was just talking about like lust, and I've made videos. I've made a couple of videos about it, but that's one of the most like the hardest things to overcome, I believe, in my life, in a man's life. Women probably deal with it too, but when it starts from an early age, whether you're watching like porn or just when you're going through stuff, your whole coping mechanism is just leaning towards women, sex, all those things. It's hard to break from that cycle. And he talks about in the video how he'll be going strong and then he'll like relapse. Let me turn on the air, boy, it's hot. He'll be going strong and then he'll like relapse, going strong and then relapse. Like it's like the final boss, like he says, of like just coming to your peak self. And I've talked back and forth to him like just multiple times on Instagram and stuff, and I can always relate to him in a bunch of different aspects, and that's one of them. And as young men and men, that is probably like the final boss to execute and become like the peak version of yourself, because it's so easy, bro, to give into lust. If you can overcome lust, I believe you can achieve anything in life. And like nowadays, I know it's super hard for just young people in general. Like you're exposed to so much stuff online, whether it's just people are half naked, porn is just readily available. Like it's just there. And it becomes harder and harder and harder to become your peak self because of all these outside distractions that the enemy provides you with ease. Anything that really comes easy, it's usually not good. Like they say, all money ain't good money. It like all the things that are presented to you aren't always great things. They're usually tests to see if you're gonna give in and go back over here to this side, instead of just saying like, oh bro, like I'm not gonna do this. And I can tell you this personally, because again, listening to his video, I can relate. There's been times where I've had conversations with myself in my head like, bro, like you know you're not supposed to be doing this, and yet you still do it. Like I'm telling you, bro, lust and like watching porn and stuff like that, bro, it's probably the hardest thing. But you really got to make a decision. And it's crazy that I saw that video during like this time where I'm doing like this 14-day physical, mental, and spiritual like reset, is because if you really want to change like your inner self, like you really got to like commit. It's so easy. Just reading Atomic Habits. It's so easy to go back to bad habits because you're not seeing the results quickly. Like you'll work out, 2 days, 3 days, you don't see no results, then it's easy to go back to eating junk food instead of eating the rice and ground beef. It's easy to go back to the things that make you feel comfortable. The things that are done consistently over time and that are good towards your life, it's that small little thing that's gonna push you over the edge. It was an example in the book Atomic Habits where they had raised the temperature in the room. They had an ice cube on the table. I think it went from 25, 26, and then all the way up to like 31 degrees. And at 32, it started melting. That 1 little degree, it's been going up the whole time, but the ice hasn't melted. But you're almost there, and it's just 1 more degree that you gotta get through to burst through. Just like it talks about bamboo. Bamboo takes 5 years, I think, grounding itself with its roots and stuff inside of the ground, and then shoots up like 90 feet over like 6 weeks. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, like your habits are one of the most important things to like success in life. And another thing that he was saying too that I can relate to, like I have not reached my peak self. I know my potential. Most people would be like, oh yeah, you know, you got this, you got that. But I know this isn't the end. And I'm not even talking about materialistic things. I'm talking about the best version of myself, the best man I can be, the best dad I can be, the best son I can be, the best cousin, the best uncle, like all those things, the best partner, all those things are to come. And I'm excited and I get hype about it because I know it's possible. But you need God's assistance, because fighting these battles like by yourself and trying to just get through these things by yourself, I'm not gonna say it can't be done, but it's a spiritual battle, like he said, that you can't fight that spiritual battle. You gotta let God do that. So yeah, it's just, that was a really good video. And it's really relatable because like I said, I've struggled with that like shit my entire life. And when it, like he said too, when he starts at a early age, it's even harder to break a cycle. It's just like, shit, if you started doing drugs, or if you was a baby that had a parent that was addicted to crack or something like that, it's hard for a person to get off that because it started at an early age and it's already in their system. It's embedded in you. It's embedded in your habits. It's embedded in your psyche, all those things. It's wild how like just life works, the universe works. And I'm gonna break this up into like 2 parts, because obviously I'm gonna have the first 7 days and then the second 7 days, and then just be continuing on with life, obviously keeping these habits and stuff. But I feel like this is gonna be a really good video, really relatable video, and also showing that like you don't have to do this stuff like dolo, like by yourself. I'm still gonna like hang out with my friends. I'm still gonna socialize. You need good energy around you. Scotty and them are gonna come over on Friday to work out. I'm gonna go hang out with Derwin tomorrow on my day off. Go do some stuff in Frisco. Don't gotta be anything out of the norm, nothing crazy, but you can still get out and socialize and recharge yourself, and be able to stay focused on what you're staying focused on. And right now, just this going into this second day, like I'm feeling good. And that's how most people feel when they start out something. But for me, like I see like the energy that I have and the drive that I have when I'm really locked in. Even though yesterday, like I was tired mentally at certain points, I promised myself I was gonna get through that day. Even though I had to drive an hour and a half to go to my sister's house to just really spend like 2 hours and then drive 45 minutes back and do that workout. And then being able to, you know, wind down around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and just to be back up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock and starting this day. The shit is what it is, or the stuff is what it is. You just got to get it done. If you want it for yourself, you're going to do it 100%. So I just want to give myself a pat on the back. And if you are willing to take this journey and you're willing to do this for yourself, do it. Hold yourself accountable and understand that like it's tough, bro. It's tough to form good habits. It's so easy to form bad habits. That's why most people just have bad habits. It's not easy. None of this stuff is easy. So I'm gonna go drop this I'm gonna probably go out here and grab this refund real quick, because this is in Arlington. And then I'll probably drop off the packages, and then I'm gonna repot my plant and just kind of spend some time with myself. I got a campaign to do, but I'm gonna write out the script and stuff, because I gotta put together this the spreadsheet of all the contacts for the men's support group that I started, so I can get that rolling too. But just wanted to have this little sit down segment. And yeah, as I was thinking about talking about this segment, I decided to break this up into 2 parts. So it'll be 7 days and 7 days. So y'all will honestly get this earlier than expected, because I probably wasn't gonna drop this till like May, first week of May. Yeah, because that's when it would have been over. But yeah, let me go run these errands.
You know what I mean? It's all good though. Next time. Nah, boy. How much you got? 1100 horsepower.
All right, so I just got done repotting, and hopefully this gets some new growth because I was seeing like the roots start spiraling around. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it's now outside of the nursery pot and it's inside of there. Gave it a little bit of water, so hopefully we see some new leaves coming in and stuff like that. Probably gonna wipe down the leaves too, just to give them a little bit more of a shine, but there's some dirt left over on the floor over here, as you guys can see. So this is the perfect opportunity to show y'all the new little vacuum that I got sent, which I'm working with this company. It's called Roborock right here. And this thing scans obviously the room and then goes around and like cleans up. So the crazy thing is, you see this like bin right here. This thing has like a little like arm inside of it, like right inside of there, that comes out and will pick up items. Now they have to like register this machine for it to work. So mine's not up to speed yet because I don't have the app and stuff connected to it, but I will be showing that on like Instagram and stuff. But this is the cool part right here. Hello, Rocky.
I'm here.
Start cleaning.
Okay, start cleaning.
And it literally comes out and starts cleaning. So it's already got like this place mapped out. So it'll literally, it has like a mop system too, which is cool. So it'll go over, clean everything. But like I said, there's a little arm inside of there that would literally pick up stuff and put it inside of that basket or pick it up and move it. But it has to be like set up. So I'm just waiting on that. But this is a cool company that I'm gonna be working with. This is the first vacuum company that I'm working with, which is insane because I've shown so many Dysons. But yeah, it's gonna get to work, clean up all the little dirt and stuff. And then, yeah, I'm going to get me something to eat because I'm kind of like starving. Even though I ate like right after I worked out, I'm probably just gonna grab like a little steak real quick, knock that out, lay down for a second, recoup on my energy, and then finish out the rest of the day. Got some emails and stuff to tend to, invoices to send, and then some more consultation calls. If you guys want to set up a consultation call, link below. There's probably some slots left. If not, there'll be some more open next month.
This is our mechanical.
Son, I love you, son. When nobody at my games. When nobody did see me get down. But I knew they loved me because they were sacrificing for me.
All right, it is Wednesday, and I'm over here dropping off a little special something. I'm not finna show y'all because some things should just be kept to myself. But yeah, I'm gonna drop this off, and then I'm gonna head back to the house. I gotta grab the jacket that I gotta get tailored. So I'm gonna meet Derwin up there, and then we're gonna head over to the Galleria, and then we're gonna head over to Frisco Star after that. So let me complete this mission and then get to the next mission. But this morning started off great. I did my 1 mile recovery run, sauna, cold plunge, journaling, all that good stuff. I'm gonna read before I head out too. But yeah, it's gonna be a good off day. Something chill, something light with my friends. Might include some of that in here too. But I want to just enjoy the day, have some time off, and be able to enjoy the beautiful Wednesday. All right, made it over here to Shoe Supply. About to go get this jacket tailored. It's a cream jacket. I'll show y'all it. But I came in here the other day and got it, but they told me that they needed 3 days to adjust it, and I was trying to wear it that night. So I'm gonna go in here, get the little measurements, and then after that, we're gonna head to the Galleria. I think low-key is the one on this mannequin. Kind of, sort of, I don't know. But I'll show y'all the jacket in a second. All right, well, they wouldn't let me record in the store, so I can't show y'all the jacket. But I just had to get the sleeves taken in on it because originally I thought I was gonna have to get like the waist, but I don't think so. Cause it's like an everyday jacket. It's not something that I'm gonna be wearing to like, I don't know, like a wedding or something like that. It's more just like chill. The material is breathable, but yeah, got that done. Now I'm about to go get some gas, and then we're about to head over to Galleria to go to private selection. Cause Scotty and them are about to lace me up with some of their new merch, which I think is mostly like graphic tees, which I'm cool with cause summer and stuff is coming up. And then from there, we headed to Frisco at the Star, so I need to call Javon and see what he on. So I'm gonna go get some gas and then I'll check in when I get over there. All right, I just made it over here to Private Selection. If you guys don't know Private Selection, sneaker store here in Galleria. And my boy J-Bar getting me right with, I think it's, yeah, this tee right here. Hold on. This tee. And then it's also, I think I got the, this one right here. And then I found some bottoms, which similar to like a Adidas track pant, but it's like a long short. Got it in a size medium, and I'm trying to find like some more bottoms because I need some more like bottoms for summer, whether it's like some simple day party shit or stuff, and then some casual like going out. But I don't like too much graphics, but those graphic tees are fire. And for people that don't know, they got all the stuff you need as far as like sneakers and stuff inside here. All the exclusives, you got the Dunks and stuff over here. And then you also got more of like your Off-Whites, Travis Scotts, all that stuff right here in the back. You got the, those are the Justin Timberlakes. They got them in the, I think they got all three of them, or all four of them looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I think those are all four. Dang, bro, I haven't seen these OG dead stock in a minute. And then, yeah, I used to have a majority of all these, the Dunks, but I sold the majority of my stuff now because I don't really care to be wearing or having a ton of sneakers and not wearing them. But if you guys are looking for like sneakers, exclusive ones, you guys can always pull up here. Like I said, Private Selection. Make sure y'all hit up my boy J-Bar. This one's at the Galleria, and then they also got a location in Frisco, and then also one at Town East. So I'm gonna try to find some more bottoms. I'm not really a huge fan of like denim, so I'm probably not gonna look at any type of like denim. I might just go with some shorts. These Humfem shorts right here. Let's see. Right here with the raw edges, with the little like rhinestones or whatever it is going down there. These are fire, but they don't have my size. Same thing with they're like brown in that colorway. Kind of wanted those. They got other jean shorts down here, but I'm not really a fan of these because it's not like raw edge. I could cut them and make them raw edge, but I ain't trying to do all that if I'm gonna be paying for it. But yeah, whatever I pick up, I'll show you guys or let you guys know. I might pick up like another like t-shirt or something, but I definitely need more bottoms for the summer. And I'm gonna probably go with like longer shorts instead of shorter ones because I got a lot of ones from John Elliott that I wear. And then back here, you got more stuff along, more Yeezys, Yeezy slides, stuff like that. More like your basically general public Dunks and all the rest of that stuff. Over here in the corner, a couple of miscellaneous items, basically nothing over here. And then all the stuff that's inside of here is mostly your Antisocial Supreme, basically all the hypebeast stuff, Bape, all the stuff that I don't wear. But yeah, if you guys need it, they definitely got it. Pull up to the Galleria, check them out. Again, check out my boy J-Bar when you're in here. And then, yeah, just stop by. So we done made it over here to Legacy West, and this supposed to be Javon Hood. We didn't walk all the way to the opposite way, and the sushi place is the other side. Legacy West. This is my first time over here in I don't know how long, but they got a whole bunch of different stuff now. The Legacy Food Hall. I did a video for them when they first opened. Like I don't know how long ago that was. Probably like 8 years ago when they built that. And then it was just by itself, and they built all this stuff over here.
Has it been that long?
Bro, yeah, bro.
Damn,
if I go back and look at that,
changed all that.
Yeah.
Everything that you probably saw when they first, they
had King Monkey Noodle inside there, and then like some other stuff.
No more,
nah.
They changed.
Right after COVID, everything basically switched over. We're about to go to this sushi place called Kai. Try it out, and then see what it's hitting for. But I see why people don't ever go down to downtown because they got everything over here. They got.
That was the plan when Jerry put the Cowboys. You know, he was like,
because we was gonna go to the Star.
He was like, you know, we could just have games at the practice stadium. Like
Pretty much. They was gonna do the high school games there.
But they had a concert there. I remember when Future came out here one time. Future did a concert.
That's crazy. And Frisco is wild.
Where is it? It's right over there.
What?
The start.
No, it's behind.
Nah, it's back.
Yeah, it's behind.
It's literally
That's a practice field.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
They got the practice field and they got the indoor practice field for them. And they be doing like high school games.
they got WeWork, they got Coach over here, they got every store, Louis Vuitton, Lululemon, Suppository, and Aloe.
They got the soccer stadium, which is down the street too from there, where they be having like the bowl games. The
Oh, yeah,
Frisco Bowl,
'cause-
whatever they call it.
What's it called? North Dakota State always play there.
Oh, they stayed at North
Every
Dakota
year.
State, and
That's
it was
basically
like
their home field.
and it was like another team.
Yeah. But
Another team.
I wouldn't be going to downtown if I lived over here because basically everything. I was just at Sioux Supply. It's a Sioux Supply back there.
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't even have to go do that.
College, where we at? Thought it was down here.
It's man.
Hey, man, I only been there one time.
Can't trust. But
ain't
you
been there
you
one
was giving us the scoop on every other restaurant over here.
I was trying to
there,
give
man.
you
The sushi
options.
joint is
Whole
way down
time
there.
He said he was like, I heard about Haywire. This shit probably here. And I thought we was finna make a right across the street.
Hey.
But you tell this man about sushi, he can get everything. Like, fuck, I want sushi.
I'm trying to see what the sushi hitting for. I ain't had sushi in a little minute. I'm picky on sushi, bruh.
See, so
I'm kind of a sushi
Don't
connoisseur.
get mad at me if you ain't, cause I know how you are with sushi.
Here you go. So basically, he's saying he don't know if it's gonna be good or
I
not.
only had it one time, and that was like 2 years ago.
What's the name of the spot?
Kai. K-A-I.
Yeah, K.I.
Yeah.
I only had it one time.
So Javon already he didn't took us the wrong way.
I had it.
And then I'm feeling
Kai is an
like
Asian
the sushi's
inspired
gonna be
restaurant
mid.
that's a classic Asian dish, European and French influences.
What's the ratings on Google? If it's less than a 4 point, I'm gonna be manageable and say 4.4 because usually 4.5 is where I just cut it off. But you know, folks be
Oh, it don't
complaining.
even matter.
What is it?
I think they closed.
They're closed.
For right now.
Oh, and they're a 4.0. Dude, we're going to Tommy Bama Hama Mama, whatever the hell it is.
What food did they have in here?
The overpriced lobster roll. They had steak. They had everything. Yeah, we can go in here. Either that or the Mexican spot. They kind of look boring though.
Nigga said they look boring.
Yeah, let's go
As
to
if people ain't,
to this
as
joint.
if people ain't still at work.
Man, this housewives live out here.
They out here for sure.
Well, Javon then took 2 L's already, man. Now we gotta go to Tommy Bahama. Figure it out. So we're gonna check this place out. Alright, so I'm finna try these crab cakes. What you got? Scallop sliders, which that's a little different. What is that, coconut shrimp?
Yes, sir.
Coconut shrimp. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. Then I got the krill. It's like a seafood pasta basically. I'm gonna see what that's hitting for, but I'm gonna try this crab cake. Hell no. More like a 7.5. All right, so we got the pasta. This joint looking good. Got the shrimp, sausage in there, and I think it's like linguine noodles. You know, this nigga didn't copy me, except he ain't get no sausage. And then what you got? Fish tacos?
Mahi tacos, whatever.
Mahi. But his little, how was the drink, bruh?
That explains it all. I ain't even gotta say nothing. That explains it all.
But I'm gonna see what this hitting for real quick. Let's see what this mug hitting for. Oh, it look like it got crab in here too. With a little broccoli. That's a little weird. I give it like 7.5. It got flavor, but it ain't smacking. What you give it?
He wanted to smack it in his mouth.
It's good,
It's good.
but it ain't like.
Yeah, like a 7.5 something.
Yeah, but for like, what is this mug? $32? Could have made this at home. This place probably a 7. Maybe 7.5 because they got a little outdoor area. I ain't had no drinks, so I can't really give you no feedback. Vaughn can give you the feedback on the, what is it called? It's like a meltdown. Or no,
It's their version of a meltdown.
so there's Grand Marnier on the top of it.
No, it's rum.
Oh, Lord.
Some dark rum on top.
Nigga on vacation.
Boy, I'm finna go over there and give me a little shirt. Give me a little hot wine shirt right there.
But yeah, what's the name of this place again?
Tommy Bahama.
Tommy Bahama. I'm not gonna suggest that you come here, but you can come try it. It's giving top tier mid. But if you want to vibe, shout
He
to
on their
Legacy.
head.
I I'm just giving honest feedback. It ain't nasty. It just ain't worth the price. All right, so I'm headed back home. But the cool thing is, bro, I just got a message from somebody, and this is the first time this ever happened. Somebody requested that I do like a birthday message for them, which I think is tight. And I don't know if they offered me money, but I'm not gonna charge them to do a birthday message. I just think that it's cool that people support to that capacity, that they want a message from you, basically just like for their friend, for their birthday. But I just thought that was really cool. Thought I'd share that. But today's been a beautiful day, and basically just gonna wrap up this day and head home. The thing is, you wanna figure out how you can solve a problem. So in your content, what can you do to educate somebody that can translate it over into their real life? Because they want them to be able to take what they see on screen and then be able to go do that in real life. Entertainment is great. Posting a video that's got some nice music, cool editing and stuff, but nobody can apply that to their lives. If I say, hey, this is 5 ways to invest your money over the next 5 years, someone's gonna be more invested in learning from you versus just seeing something cool all the time. Friday, as you saw, made my juices. I did my 3-mile up tempo run today. Average pace was 7:15, fastest split was 7:02. That was a solid run. Yeah, making carrot juice because Scotty and Larry are about to pull up for a little group workout, get a little session in. I think we're just gonna do like more of weights today, not really cardio, because I literally just did cardio myself. But this week has been great, man. Like just over these days, staying consistent with my journaling, my prayer, my fitness, staying on top of my work, and just getting back to the basics of the simple things and the habits and habit stacking, all that stuff. Reading Atomic Habits was probably the best book choice for the start of this 14-day reset, because it literally gets me back in the mindset, again, when I was in New Jersey, like on my routine, going through everything in the morning, and all that great stuff. So this is great to document because I've been able to journal every single day, and I can see kind of where like my feelings and stuff are in the morning. I haven't been consistent doing the journaling at night because I don't really think that I need it, but maybe I should, just to see how I finish out the day, because yesterday I had a little bit of a hiccup that I had to get through, and I got through it. It just took me a little second, but it happened. That's, again, you're gonna have days where everything's not gonna go according to plan, and that's fine. But you just have to recenter yourself and understand, I gotta finish out this day on a positive note, because if you allow one negative situation to tank you and then it just ruins your whole day, you basically gotta start over tomorrow. And the whole goal, like we said at the beginning, is 1% better every single day, not getting worse. So yeah, we're gonna get this workout in. I might wrap up the vlog like today, even though obviously this is the 5th day. Tomorrow I'm gonna do like 3 more miles, and then I'll be doing like some content creation stuff. I might do some behind the scenes of that, but I'm gonna be dropping this on Sunday. I'll just be doing like my church stuff on Sunday. Nothing like crazy. Again, I didn't plan on like recording every single day because, like I said, things get repetitive. Even like yesterday, I didn't record like all day. I just did my consultation call, my run, because that was the majority like of my day besides all the stuff that I usually do. But Insta360 had a couple of corrections that they want. And then I need to do the video for the vacuum, because that needs to come out this month. And then Microsoft Bing got approved for the concept, so I can start shooting now. So there's a number of things I'll be doing over the weekend. Like I said, I might film it, I might not, because this vlog is already like, it's probably already at like an hour. I got something in my eye. Probably already at like an hour, but I know you guys enjoyed these longer vlogs. Need to go drop off some packages and things like that. But this is part one. I hope you guys are kind of just seeing that it's no magic button. It's literally just waking up every single day and doing the small things, habit stacking, and creating a system for yourself. And I feel myself getting back in the flow. And obviously, as time goes on, you're gonna run into more and more roadblocks that you have to get over. But if you build the foundation strong, discipline, and staying on top of your stuff, the stuff becomes routine. It becomes routine. Getting up and going to work out is not super hard because your body's consistently ready to do it. It's the norm. It becomes the norm. It's like tying your shoe. It's the norm. It's easy. You've been knowing how to do that since you were a kid. It doesn't just go away. So it's just something that's, you've built habits over time to learn how to do that. And yeah, I hope this vlog has really translated that. And you guys are able to get a little bit of insight on even a person like myself that's super like on top of their stuff for the most of the time. I still have my moments too. I'm human. I have times where I'm down, I'm up, all those different things. But yeah, I'm gonna get this workout in with Scotty and them. Probably roll some B-roll of that. They'll probably be talking some mess, so we'll probably record some of that too. I don't want to. What's the difference?
Medium, wide, and you're done.
No. Or like a little loop tag at the top with just a P on it. P fit for the socks.
And get my knees hurt. I don't want to, they hurt. Oh man, my legs are yellow.
Scotty's gotta be
the laziest one to be fit again. It's just, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, you're gonna be able to walk tomorrow.
That's
no,
good.
No, I'm not. It's not good. Oh, my knee's going out.